everybody, and welcome to tonight's global Zoom opportunity for three. My name is Loren Richards, and I am so excited to be able to share with you guys tonight and introduce you to a life-changing movement. I'm going to share a little bit more about me and my story with you before I really jump into what this incredible opportunity is that we have on her hands. But I just want to say thank you so much for jumping on here tonight, and I'm going to honor your time and try to get this information to you as quickly as possible, because truly, not all of us have like a ton of time on our hands. And I know that you guys probably jumped on tonight and to take a quick 30 minutes to take a look at whoever invited you, what they sent you. And so I'm so excited that you guys jumped on, but a little bit more about me. My name is Loren Richards, and I live in a small town outside of Salado, Texas. I am a mom of three. I have a 3-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 10-year-old, and I come from traditional healthcare. So I'm a cardiac and vascular ultrasound tech. I worked in healthcare for 7 years before someone introduced me to this industry. And I have been in this industry for 6 years now. I'm a multiple 7-figure earner. And I'm so excited to be able to tell you this, because coming from someone who thought that this was, I just had a negative connotation about what I thought this industry was. And I'm so blessed to be able to say that this industry and this company, this business has drastically changed my life. My husband is a high school football coach. He was a high school football coach for 20 years. And if you know anything about football in Texas, it's like a religion, and so he was gone a lot of the time. And when I was introduced to this industry, I became disillusioned with Western medicine. I just felt like it wasn't right for me anymore. And I was missing my kids. So I was a mom who wanted more time with her children. I was tired of getting pictures and milestones and things that I was missing because I wasn't a present mom. And I wanted another way, but I didn't know what that way was. And I wasn't open enough. I wasn't open-minded enough to take a look at this. So when I left healthcare, I went into real estate investing, and I kind of became this, real estate entrepreneur. And I was flipping houses and chasing this dream of being like Chip and Joanna Gaines and having my own TV show one day. And my realtor was the one who introduced me to this industry. Like I said, I had a very negative connotation about whatever I thought this was. And I thought I was going to have to go, hound my friends and family or sell products to my family. And I didn't want to be that girl. And so I just kept saying no. And my husband was the one. It's funny because oftentimes people will see this opportunity and they'll be like, oh, I need to go talk to my husband about this. Well, I was completely opposite. I was like, no, heck no, I'm not going to tell my husband about this. I don't want to do this. But my husband was the one who was like, hey, we should really look at this. And my realtor asked me 3 times, and I said no 2 times. So if this is not for you tonight, don't worry. We're going to ask you a few more times to take a look at this. But finally, my husband was the one who said, you know what, we should do this because, cancer is 1 in 3. And our kids at the time were having concession stand food for dinner and number 1 at a different restaurant every other night. And he said, we should be putting good quality things into our kids. And I said, okay, well, whatever, you can take the products, but there's no way I will talk to a single person. And my husband said, who cares? Who cares if you never tell a single person about this? We just need to put good quality nutrition into our family. And so we did. And I stumbled into this business on accident. I am truly an accidental success. Because I went from the person who was like, over my dead body will I tell somebody about this. Truth being told, like a lot of successful people with initials behind their name feel like this industry is not for them. And I'm here to tell you right now that this industry is for everyone, because I was the person who thought I could never make this work. And I had fear inside of me that I had to go talk to people. And I accidentally told my former radiology boss. And I got my very first check in the mail. And I was like, is this how this works? Is this really the business model behind how I can go out and make an impact for my family and change my family's lives. And so I wanted to share with every single person that I knew, and I wanted to keep getting those checks. And so I went on to just make it my passion to give every single person the opportunity to do this. I wanted every single person to have the opportunity to know what this was, because I felt like when I woke up in the morning that I had a massive gift and that someone blessed me with an incredible opportunity that was going to go out and drastically change my life. I didn't know at the time what that life change would be, but at the time it was income for me. I didn't know it was going to change my family's freedom. I didn't know it was going to change my family's health, my family's lives, my family's finances. I didn't know at the time how great this business and this industry and this product line could be. So I've gone on to share with so many friends and family across the world. You're going to hear from a few of my closest friends at the end of this, because I would love for you guys to hear their testimonies and their results. But through this business, I retired my husband from being a full-time football coach. He is a math teacher. He still teaches, and he gets to come home at 4 o'clock every day and be a more present dad, which is absolutely what drives me. People ask me a lot of times, what's your why? My why is to leave a legacy for my family. My why is to be present in every moment and have my husband be present in every moment of my children's lives. And I want to share that beautiful blessing with you guys tonight. And so I am going to share my screen with y'all, and I'm going to introduce you to 3. This company is called 3. It is a brand new company. I want to introduce you guys to the entrepreneurial movement. I didn't ever think that I would be an entrepreneur. I didn't think I had the skills to be an entrepreneur, but I'm telling you, once you are an entrepreneur, you will never want to go back to that employee mindset. And our story here is we're a global community of entrepreneurs who are driven by purpose, love, and contribution. You know, this company was founded on 3 pillars, which are people. Clearly, every single thing that we do is for the people, and a purpose. Like, what is your purpose when you're going out every single day? And that is to build this beautiful connection and contribution with people. And then the platform, we leverage our dynamic platform to really share with entrepreneurs internationally, global, through the science and the technology that we have to offer here with our line. And leadership, oh my gosh, like everything rises and falls on leadership. And this man, his name is Daniel Piku. He's our founder and our CEO. He's had 20 plus years in this space, in the role of business leadership. He's got 6 plus years in global e-commerce space. He's built 2 successful digital service enterprises. He is a Mensa. Did y'all know that he is a Mensa? He's extremely smart, intelligent. He is a servant. You know, he often tells me to dream bigger. And I love that, because, you know, we get in this space of what our dreams are, and he wants to see you blow those out of the water, and he wants to see you dream bigger. So I love working side by side with Daniel Piku, and I suggest that everyone get to know him, because he truly is a servant leader. And our mission is to just provide a platform so entrepreneurs can add a life of purpose by inspiring other people. This is phase 1. So a lot of times people will say they want a global business, and everyone would love to wake up and have an income stream that is global. And these are the countries that we opened on day 1. So we pre-launched this company February 20th of this year, and we officially launched May 22nd of this year. And we launched all these countries at the same exact time, which is really unheard of in this industry. And it really puts us on the map as far as like our leadership and what we're capable of doing, because most companies open one market and then go introduce other markets eventually. Well, not us, not here at 3. We launched all these countries at the same time. And so if you've ever had a dream of having international global business that you just wake up and see growth in, this is the opportunity for you. And we are the leader in bioavailable wellness products, and we're going to talk more about that. But people will say, what's different? What's different about 3? And it really stems from these 3 pillars. And I want to talk for just a second about exploration. I did research on this because I wanted to, for the past 6 years, I've kind of been diving in and really getting to know about nutrition and supplementation and plant-based medicine and, holistic natural things. And we are currently and always exploring nutrients that are put here on this planet for us to use. But did y'all know there are over 60,000 plants to date that have not been explored for their medicinal purposes? And so I love that you can see in this photo, this is, Dr. Dan. He's down there looking for who knows what, but he's exploring, looking for the newest medicinal plant-based things that we can use in our products. And then curation, you see him there also in the labs, and he's looking for how products react with our bodies and the nutrients and how we can get them technology for our bodies to absorb them. And then the next one is absorption. Those are the 3 pillars. And so I want you guys to understand that most nutrition over the counter is not bioavailable. What does bioavailable mean? Bioavailable means, can it be assimilated into your cells? Can your body absorb it? And the answer is most traditional supplementation has a 10 to 15% absorption rate. So how are we the gold standard? How is our company setting themselves apart with everything else that's out there? It's not that we are the most organic, plant-based, clean products, because we do fall into that category. I mean, we're 100% all natural, but you can find all natural plants at, the grocery store. How are we different? The reason that we are so different is because we are using technologies that are delivering nutrients at a cellular level for maximum wellness, for maximum absorption. And we use about 11 different technologies that are truly getting these nutrients into your cells. And this is Dr. Dan. This is Dr. Dan Gubler. He's a PhD. He's our chief scientific advisor. He's got 15 years of cellular absorption formulation experience. He's formulated over 70 nutritional supplements. He has 16 patents granted or pending. He's from Caltech. He has a PhD in organic chemistry. And organic chemistry, guys, that's a lot, and he's also a health influencer. I love that he's a health influencer, because outside of this company and the products that he's formulating for us, he's also one of those people you just want to follow on social media. You want to go listen to his podcast, because he'll tell you every single day why you should eat an apple and why you need walnuts and, why you should have blueberries and how they affect your diet and your gut health and things like that. So he is incredible to go follow. And this is our scientific advisory board. This is all of the scientists. We have over 750 medical professionals, doctors, physicians assistants, physicians who are partnered with our company. And they're doing that just because they love what our company brings to the table as far as absorption, as far as quality. Like I said, when I think of 3, I think of the gold standard, and they are partnering with us because of the gold standard research, the gold standard scientific, accolades, the everything that we have to bring to the table. And they're just like me, by the way. They are not paid to sit on this board. They are just somebody like me who is passionate about spreading the word and getting these products and this opportunity into people's lives. And this is our line. This is the 6 pillars of wellness. These are, gosh, guys, look how beautiful it is too. Just a beautiful line. And I'm so excited to tell you more. I'm going to start with this product. This is our #1 product. This is the product that I believe every single American should be on. This is Vitalite. And this is, in my opinion, the product that's going to fill in your nutritional gaps. This is like the total foundational health and wellness product. I always ask people when I'm talking about this line, I'm like, did you get your 4 servings of greens today? Because most people didn't, and I know prior to, getting this line and being able to give it to my family, that my kids weren't getting 4 servings of greens today. They weren't getting the proper nutrition that they need from the school and from, coming home and having Chick-fil-A on the way home. But now I can give my family Vitalite and fill in their nutritional gaps. It provides a vast portfolio of vitamins, minerals, and nutrients for proper health, supports health of the guts, promotes cellular energy, promotes heart, brain, and eye health, And guys, this is your multivitamin. This is your multimineral. This is your greens, your superfoods, your superfruits, your omega-3, 6, 7, and 9, your digestive enzymes, your probiotic, your prebiotic, your phytonutrients. It is so, so packed full of good things in it for $70 a month. So literally, you cannot find all these ingredients over the counter somewhere for less than you can get it right here. And this is the gold standard for absorption and actually getting it. A lot of people take a vitamin that they get over the counter and they don't notice anything from taking it, right? I have had so many people try this product and say, wow, I took my Vitalite this morning and I feel amazing. I know it is getting into my body. And then the next one I'm going to talk about, this is collagen. This is like, okay, everything is like relevant right now with collagen. I mean, if you are on social media, you know that collagen is everything right now. There are health influencers, there are social influencers that are talking about collagen. And this is collagen. This is one of my, gosh, you know what? We have 6 products. I can't say that every single one of them is my favorite, but it's one of my top favorites. Why? Because people are seeing drastic results after using this one time, okay? This product delivers 5 grams of highly bioavailable marine collagen, okay? And it is helping with people's hair, their skin, their nails. Every time I go somewhere, someone always comments on how youthful looking I am. I'm 36 years old. I'm a mom of 3, and everywhere I go, somebody will say, oh my gosh, I thought you were 21, or, and I just accredit everything to the line, because what you put on the inside will show on the outside. And so this is great for vibrant and youthful looking skin. I love what it does for people's joints and their healthy immune response. I'm going to give you all a little tip. I love to take mine before bed because this collagen can also help to boost your metabolism. And so if you're looking for like a sweet treat, if you're a snacker right before you go to bed, it's strawberry cream flavor. It tastes absolutely amazing. And it's great to just take right before you go to bed, because it's also going to do all those things for your hair, skin, and nails, but it's going to help boost your metabolism as well. And then on to the next one. This is Eternal. This is also one of my top favorite products because I love the taste, y'all. I mean, in today's times, I really think taste is important because I feel like people are more likely to try something and taste something and realize the benefits that it has for them if it tastes good. And this is an antioxidant drink. It has 200 milligrams of highly bioavailable resveratrol. It helps with oxidation. Okay, it works on cellular health and longevity, works to neutralize free radicals. It also helps your body detox. And I just love that it tastes good. It has glutathione in it, which is your body's master antioxidant. And did you know they did a study on centenarians, which are people who live over 100, and they had high levels of glutathione? So I love the fact that this has glutathione. There are people that spend a fortune getting injections at med spas of glutathione. Celebrities do it. And here we have it in a liquid bioavailable packet that you can literally just throw in your purse and take to work with you, tear off the top. I like to tear it off and put a straw in it and give it to my kids like a little juice box pack. But it is great for, I don't know if I can, okay. I'm just going to say that it's great for aging. And I have a lot of friends who take it when they get, between their 40s and 50s, and they're experiencing like hot flashes and things like that. They love to take this product and they're seeing relief from taking this product. The next one is Revive. Revive is a curcumin and turmeric product. You know what those are? Like the really orange product that you see sometimes in like Chinese food or Asian food and things like that. But it is one of the most powerful anti-inflammation products in the world. And I love that the research that we have put behind our company, all of our products have the ingredients have clinical studies that are supporting what we have for our line. And this product right here supports healthy joints, helps to ease muscle stiffness, maintains a healthy inflammatory response. And when I think of this product, the number one thing I think of is inflammation, okay? When we think of processes in our body and things that happen to our body, you can always attribute some sort of symptom or function that's going on in your body due to, number one, malnutrition, due to inflammation, oxidation, and toxicity. Okay. And our products are really addressing that. So when I think of people who have inflammation or autoimmune or things like that, Revive is always the product that I go to because there is studies and research done on the ingredients in this product lowering inflammation in the body. So also great for athletes for promoting exercise recovery, counteracting the effects, once again, of free radicals. Guys, we're exposed to free radicals every single day. They're in our air. And they definitely affect our cells and cellular turnover, which leads me to this next product, which is Purify. We should clean out our bodies. I know we don't really think of it as Americans, as a society, and even globally, right? Because this is a global Zoom. I think we often enough don't think about what we should do to clean out. We clean out our fish tanks. We get our refrigerator filters changed. We change the filters in our car. We change the oil in our car. But how often do you really think, I need to clean out the oil in my body? I need to detox my cells. I need to detox my fat cells. On an average, we as people, depending on where you live, rurally or urban, you are exposed to anywhere from 70,000 to 700,000 toxins on a daily basis. I want you to think about this, because at first I was like, how can that be? But I want you to think about what's in the air. I want you to think about what you put in your hair, what you eat on a day-to-day basis, what you put on your skin for makeup, things that you touch, where your clothes are made, because there are chemicals that are in your clothes. So it is very important because those things can get into your cells, right? And they stay there. And unless you are supporting your body's detox organs, which Purify is doing, they're going to stay there. So this product detoxifies and cleanses 5 organs: your liver, your lungs, your colon, your kidneys, and your skin. It also helps to remove toxins, increase nutrient absorption, helps support a healthy weight. That's my favorite thing. I love to take this right before I go to bed and let it do its work for health, supporting a healthy weight. Also eliminating heavy metals. There are things in there that are binding to heavy metals to help your body rid those. And then the last product is Immune. And this, I love that our line is so simplified. You're not going to find one single product in here that's just one thing, right? All of our products are combo products. They're full of different ingredients that do different things, kind of relative, and the whole system supports each other, right? So this is the supporting and promoting the health of innate and adaptive immune system, supports the body's healthy immune response, enhances gut microbiome. Virologists have said that there are certain ingredients and things that you should be taking to boost your immune system, modulate your immune system, and all of those things that they suggest are inside Immune. We have your quercetin, we have your vitamins A, C, D, and E, we have elderberry, we have beta glucans, we have your zinc, your selenium, your silver, all the things that you should be having to support your immune system are in this one product. And I love simplicity because nobody wants to feel like they have to have a degree to walk down the shelf at the store and figure out what you should be taking on a daily basis, right? So this line is simplified. It's very easy to share. Okay. And that's the thing, guys, is when you find something that is beneficial for you and that you love, you want to tell everybody about it. Because if you are all of a sudden struggling and you've found something that someone introduced into your life and it drastically changes things for you, you can't help but share it with other people. And so to be able to share it with other people, it has to be simplified. It can't be complicated. And I love that our line is just 6 simple products that are power-packed full of nutrients. And here is our absorption study. I mean, like I said, we're backed by science, we're backed by studies. And this is the study that is done showing how our products have enhanced and increased absorption. We also have an epigenetics study. So epigenetics is basically how your body can turn off and on certain genes. We've often heard, someone say, oh, it's genetic, or, my mom or dad or family have had this. Well, yes, things can be genetic, but did you also know that through this product line and through certain plant-based ingredients, you have the ability, your body has the ability to shut off and on genes. Okay. For example, the studies that we have here, the things that we tested in the ingredients for energy. Okay. Healthy inflammation. Obviously you want to decrease the inflammation gene in your body, but you want to have more energy. So you want to turn that gene up, right? And you obviously want to have a turned up antioxidant system, and you want to have the ability to regulate healthy blood sugar and insulin levels. How about I would like to increase my brain cognition, my mental functions, right? So through this product line, you can see over the side, the study results that specifically, I'm going to mention one, that Eternal, the purple box, had the ability to decrease inflammation, the inflammation gene in your body by 345%. Okay, so crazy, awesome, ridiculous amount of science that is backing this product line with just epigenetics. And all of our products are in the physician's desk reference. This is really important to me because a lot of people will say, can I take these products if I take this, and this? And I want you guys to know that you should just be able to go to your doctor or your physician and say, listen, I'm taking a line where all 6 products are in the physician's desk reference. And we are the only company to have a collagen that is in the physician's desk reference. So don't be afraid to go talk to your physician or your doctor or whoever your provider is and say, listen, I want to take this line because I want to enhance my health. Can you tell me if you give me the go ahead? Guess what? It's in the physician's desk reference, which is not in a big book anymore. It's actually just online, pdr.net, and they can go and search it on their phone. But I think it's incredible because that proves that our line is backed by science. All right, now I'm going to switch gears. I told you more about our line. I told you a lot about our line, and I want to switch gears because, like I said, you can't help but share the line with people when you have results. Okay, it's human nature. We have all shared something that we have found beneficial in our lives with our friends and family. So now I want to talk to you about how, if you do share the line, how can you be financially compensated and get thank you checks for doing that? We get paid 8 different ways in this business. And I am so excited to share what they are with you because there are multiple ways that you can earn income. You can earn income the bare minimum way, or you can earn income every single way to be compensated, right? It turns out to be a pretty lucrative comp plan when you are sharing with people. And I'm going to start with the very first way. Okay. If you decide you found a product that you love and you want to share it with your friends and family, okay, you can earn a 25% commission every time someone clicks on your link and orders, okay? Has anybody ever sent a link to anybody ever in today's society? Have you ever sent a link? Okay, I know some of you probably have those membership-based companies where you find something that you love and you can't wait to share it with your friends and family and you just shoot them a link. We all send links, restaurants, things we find online, things we find for what movie did you go see, right? Where'd you get your top? Tell me about your earrings. Who does your hair? We're sending links all the time. So if you send your link, right, because when you join the company, you will get a link that's directly linked to you. When you send your link to people, you will get a 25% commission for doing that. Now, the next way, we have preferred customer acquisition bonus, okay? To get a membership for our company, I always have people say, how does it work? Okay, we are a membership-based company. Okay, have you ever shopped somewhere where you get a membership and then you get to purchase their products at wholesale pricing? That's exactly the way this works. Our membership fee is $30 for a year. Okay, and you will receive 30% of the CV. That is the customer acquisition bonus. All right, I am going to fly through these. If you have never done network marketing before, if you've never been a part of this industry, you are going to learn as you earn. I want you to know right now, you do not have to know or figure out every single one of these bonuses. If you're a very analytical type person, we will have whoever invited you to this Zoom will get the compensation plan to you and you can look over all these. But y'all, I didn't know what I got my first check for. My first check came in the mail and I was literally like, I don't know what I got this for. I'm going to have to call. So you will learn as you earn and you will figure this out every single time you start sharing with somebody. But the product introduction is bonus. This is next. It's called PIB. And basically, if you have someone that's like, I want to also share with people and get commission, like I also want to get thank you checks. How can I do that? When they join and get their $30 membership and purchase their products, you will earn a product introduction bonus off of their products that they buy. That is called PIB. The PIB on an intro pack is $25. The PIB on a premium pack is $100. The PIB on a business builder pack is $245. And for a limited amount of time, you can get our founder pack, and the PIB on that is $350. Do you see how all that can add up when you're sharing with 5, 10, 15 people every single day, this is how this business becomes a lucrative business. And there are a lot of people that understand leverage, and we're going to talk more about that in a minute. But this is not just you sharing on a day-to-day basis, because when you're introducing people to this business and they want to share, now we're unlocking more ways to earn commission in this company. And one of those ways is called team commission, and this is paid out weekly. Okay, team commission is you working in unison with your team to create a team volume effect. And it's not just about what you do, it's about what you help your team do. And with that team commission, you are going to get paid $35 per cycle, and there is a way where you can increase up to $45 per cycle. But our company has a binary compensation plan. Bi meaning two. Okay, you have two legs. You have a right leg and a left leg, and you can see that that's you at the top. And then you have your level one. You have your two people. And then when you go out and share with two people and you also help them get started, now you are earning commissions. And when you reach 300 on one leg and 600 on the other leg, you are going to get a cycle. And you have the potential to get up to $45 per cycle when you get the happy 10. So we also have leadership matching bonus. And you will earn 20% commission off of your level one. That basically means when you bring someone in and they start doing the business and they start sharing with their friends and family, you're going to get 20% check match off of whatever they earn. And it's incredible. That is the leverage. And if you have the happy 10, you can get up to 30% commission off your level one. Also, on your level two, you'll get 15. On your level three, you'll get 10. On your level 4, 5, and 6. And 7, you will also get 5. So now we're on to the next way that you earn income, which is called the global leadership bonus. And I love this bonus because if you have ever worked for someone where they've said, we will give you a portion of the revenue, you are going to understand how absolutely incredible this is. And I want you for just a second to stop thinking about the what if of living in the moment right now. I want you to think about living in the next 5 to 10 years. I want you to think about the long-term future of being a part of this company that has a global leadership bonus. Because as this company grows, the revenue is going to grow. And you have the potential to earn a revenue bonus from this company, which is the 3% global leadership pool. It's paid at 4-star director. You have 5 personally enrolled customers, and for every 1,000 PGV you have, which stands for personal group volume, you get additional shares of the pool. The next one, this is my favorite bonus to talk about, because if you want to maximize the compensation plan and earn those 8 ways that we talked about and not leave any money on the table, then you are definitely going to want to know about the 2% global founders pool. Okay, so for a very limited time, we have a founders pack, and you can participate in our founders pool bonus. Okay, and the way you participate in that is they take 2%, okay, of the weekly revenue, and you can earn shares of that revenue, okay? And it works just like the 3% leadership bonus, except for this is 2%. So you could potentially earn up to, a percentage of 5% that they're putting into a pool and getting shares of that. So once again, 5 customers that are have generated 300 CV in a 4-week rolling period. Every 1,000 PGV, you earn additional shares for it. So guys, you can earn up to as many shares of this pool as you want by going out and sharing on a weekly basis. Okay, so there are 3 ways to get started. Oftentimes people say, okay, I love it. I love the product line. It speaks to me. I want to share with my friends and family. I also want to have time freedom. I want to have financial freedom. I want to just have a residual or supplemental income. How can I get started? There are 3 ways. Okay, you can be a retail customer. No strings attached, guys. No strings attached. You just order, add to cart, check out, retail customer. Okay, that's way number 1. Way number 2, you can become a preferred customer. Preferred customer is getting that wholesale membership for $30 a year. Then when you check out, you're getting wholesale pricing. Okay, but the third way is if you also want to get that wholesale pricing, but you want to share with your friends and family and earn additional income. if it's additional income just to get your products paid for every month, right? Who doesn't want to get their products paid for? You're like, okay, I need the products because I love the way they make me feel, but I don't really necessarily want to pay out of pocket for them every month. Oh, guess what? But you can become a distributor and you can share with your friends and family, and now you can earn income and get your products paid for. You get a replicated website when you join. Like I said, you get that link that's linked to you and an online back office that keeps track of everything for you. I love this company because you are your own boss. You set your own hours. You work your own amount of time. You wake up whenever you want to. And 3, they work for you. They have an incredible customer service. They are going to ship the products for you. I want to be very clear here that we are not physically selling products. A lot of people don't look at this business open because they think that they have to sell products. And I will tell you, I would not be here if I had to go physically sell products. I am not riding around with a trunk full of products in my car. I'm not like collecting money and delivering stuff to people, right? I'm sending a link, I'm sharing my products with people, and I'm getting a commission when people are ordering from 3, okay? All right, so now how do you get started? Like, you're just gonna get in where you fit in. You're gonna pick a package that is gonna work best for you. And we have multiple different packs. We have 4, okay? We have an intro pack, as you can see right here, it's $200. We have the premium pack that's $600. We have the business builder pack that's $13.60, and we have the founder pack, which is $19.60. I love the founder pack for so many reasons, okay? Number 1, it's the best bang for your buck. If you have a family like me that's 5 people who are taking these products on a day-to-day basis, you are getting the most amount of product for a significantly discounted rate. It's like $500 worth of free product when you choose this bundle. So it is the best bang for your buck. It also gets you $45 cycles for the first 12 weeks. You also do not order anything else for the first 4 months. So once you order this product bundle right here, the founder pack, you are good for the next 4 months. That means everything that you have to go build a business and share, marketing material, samples, like extra products to share with your friends and family, is all built into this pack. And the absolute best thing about it is that you become a founder for a limited time. Who doesn't want to say, in 5 to 10 years from now, I am a founder of 3, that I got in at the very beginning, and that timing and positioning were perfect for me. And because I am a founding member of this company, I get to participate in a global founder bonus pool of 2% of the global CV. Y'all, I want you to think about the rocket ship, and I want you to think about where it takes off and where it lands. And I want you guys to think about, what does 5 or 10, 15 years down the road look for? Okay, because like I said, as we grow, the revenue of the company grows. And that is incredible to be a part of this limited time only opportunity to become a founding member. So you don't have to do it, but I would be doing you a disservice if I didn't tell you about how incredible the founder pack is. But ultimately, I want you to get in where you fit in. There's a good, better, best option. Pick one of those packs, get with the person who shared this with you, and let's get you enrolled. We have 4 stages of growth, and I want to talk real quick about the timing of this company. I want to talk about where you guys are at. Okay. We have I can't really see that. Okay. So we have, oh, sorry, y'all. I want you guys to know that we are in the foundation stages. Okay. We're in the beginning of this incredible movement. And as you can see, we are all over the map with all the leaders that are a part of this company. There is no better time. Actually, Harvard did a study that said if you have the chance to join a company before it becomes a household name, that you should get involved and never look back. I am so glad that I was able to bring you guys the message tonight and share a little bit more of our opportunity with you. I am going to stop my screen share, and I'm going to introduce a few of my closest friends because I want you guys to hear their story. I didn't talk about my own personal story with you guys, but I wanted to tell you about my own health journey. When I was 19 years old, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder, and I was on prescription medication from the time I was 19 till I was 31 years old. When nutrition was introduced to my life, I was able to get off of several medications. I battled postpartum depression and postpartum anxiety. I also had Hashimoto's disease. I have been prescription drug and over-the-counter drug free for the last 5 years. I had a baby in the middle of the pandemic in 2020. I don't recommend anybody do that, but I did it. And I was able to stay completely off of all over-the-counter prescriptions. And I wanted to be a present mom. That was my dream. And so I have been able to stay home with her. She's never been to daycare. She's never been, to preschool or anything like that, because she gets to stay with me. And that was my dream as a mom. When someone introduced me 6 years ago, that was what I wanted. I did not say yes to this business. My husband was the one that said yes to this business. And I really feel like when you're introduced with opportunities and they're put into your lap, they're put into your lap for a reason. I didn't know at the time what that reason would be. But just about 2 years ago, my husband was diagnosed with subungual melanoma, and it was underneath his fingernail. And we went in to be seen, and the doctor said, this is a very rare and aggressive type of cancer, and early detection is key. Well, my husband had this underneath his nail for over 2 years and just wrote it off as nothing. And when they went to evaluate it and biopsy it, they came back and said, it is stage 0 in situ melanoma, and we can't explain why it's not invasive and it's not metastatic and all the things. He said, we don't really know what's going on, but we're just gonna take the tip of his finger off, and then he'll be cancer free. And so, like I said, I don't know why things are put in your life, and I can't make any claims about any of that. And that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to say that I'm so thankful that we started taking care of our health and became proactive with our wellness way before things were different for my husband. And so I'm thankful that someone shared this with me. I'm so thankful that my husband said yes to this. And we wake up every single day to share this gift. And I was able to share this with a few of the ladies that are on tonight. And so the very first person that I want to introduce to share with you guys tonight is Nat Caldwell. And she is coming from us from Abilene, Texas. She is a college professor, you guys. She is also an athletic trainer, and I'll let her tell you more of her story and her credentials. But I just recently started working with her. She has an incredible testimony, and I would love for you guys to hear from her.
Hi, so like Lauren said, I am an athletic trainer. A lot of people don't know what an athletic trainer is. They kind of get it confused with a personal trainer. And so an athletic trainer actually deals with people that are active. So those that are in sports or those that are actually in like factory settings. So now athletic trainers can be in UPS, they can be in Amazon, but they prevent injuries. So when I stumbled across the 3 products, it was kind of just luck. I had just had my baby and I had a really bad delivery. I was diagnosed with placenta accreta. And so when they tried to deliver my placenta, it did not want to come out. And so after that, my quality of life had gone down. It was just, I couldn't work out the way that I wanted to. And then all that residual trauma had made me feel like I had, like the big mom pooch. And I noticed that my hair wasn't the same. I wasn't recovering the way that I wanted to. And being an athletic trainer and being in the medical field, I knew that some of the care that I was receiving wasn't the quality that I wanted. And I was kind of upset with that. And so a friend of mine, I used to do CrossFit with her. She's actually in the company. Her name is Morgan McBride. She introduced me to some of the products, and we first started with collagen. And I was like, 10 days of collagen, like that's so short. And so I started taking it, and my family was like, man, pregnancy did really good for you. Like your skin, you look like such a beautiful mom. And I was thinking, well, it's already been 4 or 5 months now since I've had my daughter. Like it can't be the pregnancy. And so I was telling my mom, I was like, that's kind of odd. And I just kept getting comments about my skin was glowing. And I was like, am I pregnant? And I don't even know. And so I was like, okay, well, this is great. And so I started to notice that I was getting flyaways, and I still am. I'm still on the collagen products. And I I would say that I have crazy hair right now, but it's because I have new growth. Like when I look and brush my hair, I have all these little flyaways, but it's because my hair is starting to grow back. And I have been at the same length of hair for forever. And so to now have my hair length past that, I have been so grateful for that and thankful because I haven't been able to find that. Being an athletic trainer, I've always been in the like around supplements. I've always had to check supplements for athletes to make sure they're safe. Athletes get drug tested because they have to make sure that there's nothing inside of it that could enhance performance. And so when I was looking into products, I was like, man, these are really clean and I feel safe taking them. So I would advise other people to take them as well. So I ended up taking the multivitamin. And when I was looking at it, I was like, man, this is packed with so much stuff. One, I needed to improve my gut health. And I had always been on a prenatal because, trying to get pregnant, you need certain things. And I just thought I'll stick to the prenatal because it has a wide variety of things. And so when I looked into the multivitamin that 3 carried, I was like, wow, this is really fancy. And I started taking it, and my daughter wakes up about 3 times in the middle of the night. We're still having to co-sleep because of it. She's only 9 months right now. And so waking up in the middle of the night was hard. And then waking up at 6 a.m. for work was even harder. And then I would go throughout the entire day until 11. And so to be able to have that energy and only drink 1 cup of coffee was amazing to me. And I hadn't had that energy in forever. So I started to get my life back. I started having this energy to work out again. And I was able to interact with people and have that type of like focus that I didn't have before. Before I felt like people would talk to me and it'd go through one ear and out the other because I just didn't have the concentration. But as far as the products, they have spoken for themselves. I always told athletes that it takes about 3 months before you can see a difference with, vitamins on the shelf. But after 4 days, about 12 days really on the multivitamin, I started to notice changes in my menstrual cycle. They're lighter, they're shorter. I cramp less. I don't even know when my menstrual cycle is coming as far as the time of the day, but I love the products, and that's my testimony.
So much for sharing that. Like that was so power packed and incredible, Nat. I mean, you gave us so many, and to talk about Vitalite and collagen all in one. Thank you for giving us your professional insight on the line as well. And keep sharing, girl. And I'll be back down there soon. Thanks. All right, next, guys, I would love for you to hear from a really good friend out of Dallas, Texas. Her name is Amy Lafitte. I have been working closely with Amy for like the last 3 or 4 years now. She is an incredible person. She's an incredible leader in this industry. She is a brand new Club 30 rank. I'm so excited that I get to work alongside her every day. She's so full of passion. She's so full of energy. She loves to help people. And she's just a joy. And she's, like I said, she's an amazing leader. And I would love for you guys to hear a little bit more from her.
Oh, thank you so much, Lauren. Natalie, I loved hearing your testimony on the products. That's so powerful. Well, I wanted to come on and share for the person who's looking at this thinking like, could I do this? Is this something I should add in? I've been looking for something. Is this the right move for me? So I'll share with you that when I first jumped into this industry, I found myself in a place where I was working full time and I was going to college. I was commuting 2 hours a day and my day was completely packed. But if you've ever done that where you felt like you were spinning all the plates and you couldn't stop or the plates were going to crash, which is where I was, that at some point, like something's got to give. I found myself in that season with ulcers, just very stressed out. And I remember thinking like, I don't think I can continue doing this. I was in my undergrad. My plan was to go to medical school. And I thought I've got a long road ahead of me, and being able to like work 40 hours a week and do this, I don't know how that's going to work. And so I remember just praying really hard for an opportunity. And one of my friends presented this business to me. And when I found it, I went to this big meeting and there was a lady there and she was talking about making 6 figures working out of her house part-time. And I remember like just being so inspired by her story. And I thought, man, I'd love to be her, but like I didn't have that confidence. So I remember thinking I probably won't be that great. But what if I could go from working full-time to part-time? Like, what if this could be a supplement for me and I wouldn't feel so stressed out? Maybe I wouldn't have to spin the plate so hard. And so that was the dream that was born in my heart that night. I got started and just listened to my mentors, listened to everything they taught me what to do. And within 3 months, I was actually able to achieve that dream. I went part-time at my job and then just continued on. A couple months later, was able to walk away. And that was over 18 years ago. But I just remember being in that season of wondering, like, could this really be something for me? And it was. It has provided me just so much freedom and flexibility to give me the lifestyle that I always wanted. I used to joke because for a long time I wasn't married and I had the stay-at-home mom lifestyle without the husband and the kids. I bought my own house. As a single woman, I had like 2 SUVs in the front, just the way that it worked out. It was the craziest thing. And people always used to just think, gosh, like, I don't even know what you do with all that space, Amy, but it was such a fun thing. I did over the last couple of years get married to my husband. And my husband is this amazing trial attorney. If you ever get to hear from him, he's the most amazing storyteller, very brilliant. But let me tell you, all of a sudden, when COVID happened, our world ended. My husband as a trial attorney, and I'm sure you can imagine, think back on how many jury summons you had during 2020, 2021, 2022. There weren't a lot. And so my husband, all of a sudden, he didn't get laid off. He didn't get fired. He just didn't have a job. And so us being able to have multiple streams of income was really, really powerful. So for the last couple of years, it has been our sole source of income. And in the last 7 months, as Loren kind of mentioned, 3 fell into my lap. And I got so excited when I realized that this could be the new vehicle for me, for my husband, for so many of other people's dreams that we were looking for. If you've ever wanted to be at the beginning of something, we get to do that here. If you've ever wanted to be able to build something that's an e-commerce online, we get to do that here. We have a global business with, like Loren said, just amazing science. And so this has been such a cool thing of just finally feeling like all the pieces are falling into place. And now being able to share it with other people. If you're in a place where you go to the grocery line and you're like, oh my gosh, is that really the price? Or to go fill up your gas tank, 3 can be the vehicle that can get you and your family completely out of it. And so thank you, Loren, for letting me share my story. I'm so excited to get to partner here with you.
Absolutely. You always bring so much incredible value to the table. And I love your story and I love how you share with people. And I love that you are out to make a massive impact while we all make an income. So kudos to you. You're a total boss, babe. The next one I want to introduce to you guys tonight is one of my closest friends. I also used to work with her at a local hospital. That's how we met. She used to be, I guess technically she still is. So she is a registered nurse. Her name is Lynne Turner, and I would say that she is out of Texas as well, but her hometown is in Texas. But her and her husband, because of this industry, were able to sell their home and travel the world all over the place, doing this business, sharing this message, and building 3. She is also a brand new rank of 3-star Club 30. And I'm so glad that I get to work alongside of her because she is also an amazing leader who goes out every single day and also tries to make an impact and bring the message to as many people as she can. And so without further ado, Lynne Turner, please tell us your amazing story and your testimony.
Hey, y'all. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how to follow that. Loren said all the things and I don't even know what to say, but I just wanted to shout out, if you guys have listened to Natalie's story and Amy's story and Loren's story, and you're not fired up for what could potentially happen in your life, man, we got to go back to the drawing board and you got to rewatch this 5 times. But this has changed my life. And I know it's super cliche to say that. We hear it all the time. Oh, this changed my life and that changed my life. And the next 12 minutes, something else changed our life. But I came from traditional medicine background. I've been a nurse for almost 2 decades. I'm dating myself now. I had letters behind my name. I had all these certifications. I was the youngest quality director and patient safety officer that had been in my facility. And so I was doing pretty well in the medical world, right? And I was responsible for a lot of things. And then I had kids. My husband and I have two amazing boys. And I felt like I was missing a lot of things. Luckily, we were grateful to be able to provide them with an in-home daycare kind of situation, an in-home babysitter. But I remember so vividly my sitter sending me a video of my son's first steps. And then I kept working because that's what you do, right? And I had my second son. And then my sitter sent me a video of his first steps. And it was soul crushing. And if you're a mom or a dad, or if you've ever thought of having a family, or you just have dreams and passions of your own that your 9 to 5 is really not letting you see to fruition, I encourage you to think, what if? Because I was an uber skeptic. I used to joke, like, I have letters behind my name. I would never do this sales thing that people talk about, right? I remember when Lauren first introduced me to this industry, y'all didn't even tell her no. I didn't even say anything. I ghosted her. I didn't even talk to her for months, like almost a year. So if you've ever been that person, or you know that person, or you've even talked to that person, don't give up on us. Right? I made great money, but I lacked time freedom, and I was desperate to get home with my kids. And lo and behold, I finally got to the point where I said yes. And guys, I hate to admit, it wasn't my family. It wasn't my kids. It was because my job was quitting me. The day that I went into labor with my second son, my hospital announced they were going bankrupt. And 18 months later, they closed their doors 2 weeks before Christmas. So I want you to think about this. Do you have job insurance in case your job quits you? Because I really wish I had had this industry before, so that I had built something that I could fall back on. But like Lauren said, I finally said yes, and this industry drastically changed my family's future. Because of it, I was able to walk away from nursing at the age of 33. Find me somebody that can say that. I was able to accidentally retire my husband. And I mean accidentally, because he left his job fully intending to get another job, and then he didn't have to. October 21st will be 2 years that he's been completely unemployed because of this business and what we've been able to do. And now we travel full time with our kids, giving them 2 full-time stay-at-home parents with a house on wheels that we've now taken to 28 states. That's a life that I never dreamed possible. And so I encourage you to ask yourself 2 little words. What if? What if this could be a solution for you? Whether it's time freedom, financial freedom, health freedom, or even a community of people so passionate about helping serve others that it could lift your spirits. So what if this could be the answer to your prayers, the answer to a problem that you've been begging for a solution for? You need to get back with whoever invited you to this call, and you need to make sure and answer all those questions in your head, all those skeptical things that we all think, so that you can answer the question, what if this could work for me? Thanks for having me, Lauren. Have a great day, guys.
Wow. The testimonies tonight were incredible. Y'all make me just want to rejoin all over and over again. But I want to thank all of you guys for hopping on tonight. I want to leave you with just a few more things. Like Lindy said, I want you to ask yourself, what do you have to lose right now? This is a residual opportunity where you have no boss, you have no employees, you have no inventory, and you have no overhead. And every single one of you on this call tonight knows someone who is struggling, whether they're struggling with their health, or they're struggling with their finances, or they're struggling with what they're going to do for a retirement, or how they're going to put their kids through college. Somebody knows someone who could be blessed by this opportunity. And you might have a friend tonight wondering how they're going to pay their mortgage, or how they're going to fund their next travel vacation. And here we have a solution. So if you've been thinking of all the people that you can help right now with this opportunity, then I want you to get back with the person who invited you to take a look at this. And I want you to get all the details. And I want you to join. And I want you to start sharing this message far and wide, in hopes that one day you too will have a global business. Thank you all so much for jumping on tonight. And I will bid you adieu.